Right. Hey, welcome back. Our last lesson we talked about solving two-step equations, and today we're going to add another layer to that. To start, I just want you to do this little warm-up. So at the top of your student packet, you should see these 4 problems. Go ahead and pause me and then try to begin these problems. If you're stuck, I'm going to go through one of these after you've taken a few minutes to try working, and then watch me do one if you're stuck, and then try the rest again, and then we will go ahead and go into the notes. But for now, go ahead and pause me and try your best to try these 4 review problems. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and go through this first one in case you're stuck, or just so that way you have the answer. So rewrite your equation, draw the line down the equal sign, and then we move our acquaintance first. So this minus 1 is going to be moved first. The opposite of a minus 1 is to add 1 to both sides. So I get 2a equals 20. And I have 2 times a. So now I get rid of a 2 times by dividing. Those cancel, and I get a equals 10. All right. If you were stuck, go ahead and try the rest now. Otherwise, stay on for the rest of the answers. All right, and then the answers for 2, 3, and 4. 2 was n equals 35. 3 was f equals 5. 4 was n equals 20. If you need a minute, go ahead and pause me to double check your work and walk through these and see whether you got them right or see where your mistake was. Okay. So today we're going to work on solving equations while also combining like terms. So we are going to check both sides to see if we can simplify by combining like terms before we solve for our variable. So as a reminder here, I think about a week ago we started combining like terms. Combining like terms, we have an x here, a negative 2x, and then a positive 3x. So if we combine those, 3 minus 2 is 1, plus 3 would be 4, so we have 4x, and then a positive 2 and a positive 4 means I have a positive 6. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to simplify one side of our equation, and then we're going to solve for our variable. All right, so just like the day prior to this and the last several times we've solved equations, we're going to start by just rewriting it. We'll draw our line down the equal side. And now I'm going to combine like terms. This one has an x, and this one has an x. And then that one is just a regular 14, and there's nothing else, so I'm going to leave that how it is. 3x minus x is going to give me a 2x, and then plus 14. And then now we can solve for x. So again, I have 2 times x plus 14. Remember, we get rid of our acquaintance first, person furthest from us. Or you could think of it as we get rid of the addition and subtraction first. So I'm going to go ahead and subtract 14 from both sides. Those cancel, and I get 100 equals 2x. Remember, that means 2 times x. I'm going to get rid of that by dividing. What I do to one side, I do to the other. And x is going to equal 50. So again, same thing that we did last week or the day prior to this, whenever you're doing this lesson. We're just adding one extra step of combining like terms of simplifying one side. I'm going to go ahead and do one more, and then I'm going to have you try the next 2 on your own. So again, I'm going to rewrite this. H plus 1 plus 2h plus 2. Draw a line at the equal sign. And I'm going to just start by circling my like terms. This one has an h. This one has an h. This is just a regular number. That is just a regular number. 3n plus 2n is going to give, 3h plus 2h is going to give me 5h. cancel. 1 plus 2 is 3. And now we can solve for a variable. Again, if this is me, I'm going to get rid of the thing furthest from me first, so the plus 3. Or again, you get rid of addition and subtraction before multiplication. I get rid of a plus 3 by subtracting 3 from both sides. I have 5h equals 18 minus 3 is 15. This is 5 times h. I get rid of that by dividing. The inverse of multiply is to divide. Those cancel. And I get h equals 15 divided by 5 is 3. So my final answer is h equals 3. Alright, now it's a lot, but you totally got this. I want you to go ahead and try problem 3 and problem 4. Remember, let's go ahead and keep... No, I think you're good. So you have 3 and problem 4. Look back at these 2 examples we've done to help you if you need a reminder of what you should be doing. But go ahead at this time, pause me, try 3 and 4. Come back if you get stuck. And then once you figure out where you got lost, try pausing me again to figure it out. It's really important that you try these practice problems. Okay, pause me and get started. Alright, so either you've finished or you're stuck on the first one and you need some help. So let's go ahead and do this first one now. Alright, let's see. I don't see anything else that has an X, so this guy is going to be on its own. But we do have a 24 and then a -4. So I can combine those. Those both don't have a variable and they both have no exponent. 24 minus 4 is going to give me 20. And then now I can solve. I get rid of the addition and subtraction before multiplication. So the inverse of plus 20 is to take away 20. The purpose of doing the inverse is that those cancel. And I have 3x left over. 3 minus 0 is 3. 8 minus 2 is 6. And then I can divide by 3 because this is multiply. The inverse of multiply is to divide. X equals, see, I don't know that off the top of my head. 3 goes into 6 2 times. That gives me 6. Putting down the 3, 3 goes into 3 once. Alright, so that means my answer is 21. Perfect. Okay, if you've got 3 down now and you were stuck, pause me and try 4. If you're just hanging on for your answers, we'll go ahead and go right into it. But again, if you were stuck, pause me now, try the 4th one. Try, please. It's good for you. Alright, so I've already rewritten it. We can combine my 5y and my -8y because those both have the same variable, a y with no exponent. Now it's really careful here that you pay attention to that minus. Remember, when you're combining like terms, you want to circle the sign in front of it because that means this is a -8y. So -8y plus 5. If you owe somebody $8 and you pay them back 5, you still owe them 3. So you are still short $3. And then the minus 15 is just chilling on its own. Okay, get rid of the 15 first. It's a minus 15, so we're going to add 15 to both sides. Because we did the inverse, those cancel. I have -3y left. 7 plus 5 is 12. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, this is multiply. So I'm going to divide by 3 on both sides. -3, sorry. Those cancel. And I get y equals 42 divided by 3 is 14. Opposite sign, so the answer is negative. Okay. 4 problems done. 4 problems where you can see the work on how to solve all of them. I want you now to go on and try these independent practice problems. For sure, do these 4. If you're feeling up for it and like you need a little bit more of a challenge, move on and try these spicy ones as well. And then just let me know when you finish so I can check your answers and give you some feedback. Make sure for the independent practice, again, you have to complete these 4 to get full credit. If you do just want to do the spicy, you can just jump down to here and I will give you credit for that. But you can't just do one of these. You have to do all 4 of these if you're sticking up here, or all of the spicy. And then again, once you finish the independent practice, do the mastery check and then send me a message when you finish so that way I can give you a grade for it. As you're doing these practice problems, come back up here and look at these 4 to help you, okay? Everything is the exact same with just different numbers. So use the ones we've already done together as help, okay? Let me know when you finish or if you have any questions.